Good morning, everyone. I'm TheCommissar, and we are, as always, watching Forged Alliance Forever. Today, we've got a 5v5 custom game on a random map, and we'll talk about the map in a little bit. But before I get to introducing the players, I'd like to give a shout out to the host of this game, Fong. While setting up this game and balancing it, there were some issues with refaffing, which meant that everybody who wanted a slot and who had a claim to one thanks to being asked to refaff and so on, couldn't get one. So what he did was he balanced it for everyone else and then sat out the game himself. Absolute gentleman. Shout out to the host for that. So we'd better have a look at these players. Team 1 on the left, Team 2 on the right. That's what it has here, and I'm happy to go with that. So, starting at the top, in yellow, going UEF first land, we have Electrician, the highest rated player in the game. At 1600, he's 300 higher rated than anyone else in this game. So, he's going to be a man to watch out for. To his south, Blazeroflasher. Blazeroflasher? Now, to me, I think he's wearing a jacket and he's a bit of an exhibitionist. And he's Irish. Blazeroflasher. So, and oh yes, he's red, he's Seraphim, he started first land. And he's 900 rated. Here, in orange, we have a Hasva, 112. The lowest rated player in the game, at only 800. He is Cybrant and he's first land. Fairer next is UEF. He's gone first land in mauve. And he's 1200 rated. And for Team 1, last player is Babel, 1100 rated. Here he is, he's Eon, and he's gone first land. And he's building an interesting little grid of P-gens here. For Team 2, at the top, we have pepyao, 1000 rated, Eon, first land. Followed up in pink by Hatschi, 1300 rated. One of the joint top-rated players on Team 2 in bright pink, and he's Cybrant first land. In white, Aedrals, lowest rated player on Team 2. He's in white, he's Seraphim, he's first land. And he's already all the way up here. In purple, dark purple, me, TheCommissar, Cybrant, first land. Speaking of me, I don't want to just cast games with me in them. My loyal followers, my dear viewers, please send me games, and I will cast them, if they're good games. And so, just to give me a bit of variation, give me games that are better than the sort of level where I play. Give me games where cool stuff happens. I don't know, but give me games, and hopefully I will cast them. Anyway, back to the player introductions. Down here, last for Team 2, we have BornToChill, joint highest rated for Team 2. He's bright green, he's Eon, he's first round, second air. And he is also on his way to the front. So let's have a look at the map. Heaps of reclaim, heaps of it. Here. It's everywhere. There's loads of reclaim in the middle of this map, and as you can see, a lot of people are going straight to the middle to take advantage of it. I'm a bit slower. Hatschi's much slower, and Fairer here is the slowest of all. He's just pootling around in his base. Good start from Blazer here, sending these guys in to just quickly, just two Selens. Seraphim don't have labs, they just have slightly better scouts. And some people love it, some people hate it, but they're effectively the cheapest light assault bot. So he just sent a couple of them in here and picked off 2 engineers, stopping the expansion here, denying these 3 mexes for quite some time to poor old pepyao. That's a great play, I like that. Fairer's still in his base, even Hatschi moving forward now. I say even Hatschi, everyone but Fairer. Put down a point defense here from Blazer to seal down this reclaim field and make sure he can get it without any competition. These scouts are going off to see if they can find any more engineers out in this direction. few labs poking around to defend this reclaim field here for Babel, who has come quite far forward. But a Hazard is already in here with an engineer, so maybe Babel needs to... Wait, no, they're already defending Babel's engineer. They're here because Babel is way far forward. Babel's got his comm way past the halfway line, and he's just pushing in on me. And I'm going up to T2. I'm hoping to get a bit more tech on me to put down T2PD and seal off this area, but will there be any reclaim left by the time I get there? Maybe not. Babel's being quite pushy about it. Gun upgrade now going down for Aedrals. Anyone else looking at upgrades? Not yet, I think. Not yet. General facing off here between Electrician and pepyao. T2 now going down for Blazer, who's probably looking to turtle up in this area and just make sure that nobody else can get their greasy paws on this stuff. But Guncom beats T2com if they go get it at about the same time and go head to head. So it could be that Aedrals will aim to push in here and get this. Having gone for T2, wait, no, I'm just going for gun. Did I cancel a T2? I must have. Wonder why I did that. Maybe I saw Babel pushing in here. pepyao and Electrician just... This doesn't look like it's going to really go anywhere, does it? 2 unupgraded comms, just, you know, poking each other gently. Little friendly back and forth, as it were. Bit of tanks on each side. I mean, they're hurting each other a bit, and Electrician into the yellow, but that doesn't feel like it's due to go anywhere yet. Hatschi pushing forward. Maybe he can force a cancel, but I don't think he can. This point defense will drive Hatschi away before he forces anything. Before he forces Blazer to stop his upgrade. This might change matters, though. Here comes Aedrals with his gun, and 2 comes on 1. Blazer might not like that. Bit of point defense there for Electrician to fall back to. That would be nice for him. And this factory in front just to get out a bit of spam. That bomber's good, but it's just been shot down, so not that good, I guess. Lots of anti-air just waiting from Hatschi fighters to interceptors rather, to take it out of the air. Now this is nice. Look at this. Mantis have 1 build power each. They can't build anything, but they can assist. 1 build power, that's a fifth of an engineer. So not much, but these guys are between them are speeding up Hatschi's gun upgrade quite a bit. So nice little use of the Mantis' build power there, and they can go in and support Hatschi with their gun when he's done. However, Aedrals pushing in with his gun come here, but there's the T2 point defense up. So with their tanks, they should be able to take this, the pair of them. So we'll see whether they are able to break this fire base. But up here, pepyao and Electrician still fighting it out, both deep down into the yellow now. So a little bit more on the cards, and there's more tanks from Electrician. So we better keep an eye on pepyao. Nice sort of tanks here, but I'm pushing forward with my gun to try and dislodge them. We'll see whether that gets anywhere. Even more tanks here, but BornToChill has... Can't be. Oh yes, that's Eon double gun. pepyao, however, in trouble, in the red, surrounded by Electrician, surrounded by his tanks. He might not survive this. Could this be the first ejection under 10 minutes? Let's find out. The answer is yes. Yes, it could. And yes, it was. He's out. Boom. pepyao defeated by Electrician. Meanwhile, those point defences down from Blazer have been taken out by these 2 gun comms working together. He's setting up more while the comms are hoovering up all that reclaim they've just made, so that's quite nice. Speaking of that, look at that. Ecos are dead on even, so any difference is going to be down to the reclaim, which we'll have a look at shortly. Meanwhile, Ahasfa has taken the opportunity of those comms being up there to push in with his spam, and that's a reasonable amount of spam. the base of pepyao handed over to BornToChill. Hatschi wants it, and you can understand why. BornToChill is not going to be in a good position to handle the bases at completely opposite ends of the map. But here comes Aedrals coming back with his comm to desperately save his base from this wave of spam coming in from Hatschi. Well, I've pushed back that stuff that was coming for me, but I haven't got my hands on much reclaim here. This factory, I'm churning out engineers there to try and get a little bit of reclaim out of it, but it's not much. Babel and BornToChill. BornToChill with his double gun. Babel also with double guns, so two Eon sniper comms facing off against each other. Roughly even amounts of tanks. Could go either way. There's the reclaim, and the reclaim is also slightly in favour of Team 1, but overall, equals are very balanced. Further still in his base, only Combo hasn't come forward to try and get something done on the front line. Perhaps he's going for air tech? Yeah, he is. Look at that, he's producing, what are they? BZUEF, Janus. Fighter bombers. Born has given over this base to Hatschi, so Hatschi can coordinate all these forces against Electrician. He might be able to get something done. I'm now going for stealth on my comm. And in an effort to keep all this under his control, Blazer has put up a shield here. But that's quite a lot of Corsairs. And Farah might be able to get something done with that. Do we know where they're going? No, they're just, hanging around, seeing whether there's something they can do. Meanwhile, let's talk about tech, since we have that T2 air on the field. Over here, we have T3 land already for Hatschi, which might help him in this battle against Electrician, who is still... Is he only at T1 land? No, he's at T2. So Hatschi's got the tech advantage there, but his comm is suddenly under fire from all those Janus. Can he stop them? No, he cannot. Standing in the fire? Because so Janus do they do damage over time thanks to their fire, their napalm bombs. Hatschi is out. And suddenly it's 5v3. And poor old BornToChill gets all this base back again. I was talking about tech. There's T2 land here for Hatschi. Those crazy power grids here, and T2 land for Babel. T2 land here for BornToChill. I'm not seeing much air tech at all from either side, apart from that thing from Farah. I've got T2 land. T3 air here though from Aedrals, which is pretty nice. Although I say from Aedrals, that was originally from Hatschi. And I hope he's going to be able to do it to stop these Janus who are really getting stuff done, burning up the economy up here. There is a T2 land there from originally pepyao, but it's been through two other owners since. So T3 air here, which is an advantage over the other side, and T3 land, but is it going to pay off? Is the tech advantage here? Now Aedrals is focusing down here. Don't know if that's wise, because there's a lot of stuff going on up here, and Electrician is obviously the player to keep an eye on. And it looks like I've got this in hand with my gun stealth comm and a reasonable amount of spam coming in. There's T2 in there. Mind you, I say that, but the Janus are now focusing on me, and I don't like that one little bit. Still a face-off here. So, BornToChill is supporting his comm with shields, which is going to be nice. It will certainly hold off those Janus a bit longer, but I'm dodging around a bit. I don't feel like I'm going to die to these Janus. And here comes some air from BornToChill, so just T1, but enough to see off those Janus. Don't underestimate the air-to-air firepower of the fighter bombers. They're not actually that bad, especially the Corsair, but obviously they're far more expensive than an Inti, and while they're a trade about 1-for-1 with the Intis, I think, obviously it's much cheaper to build a big horde of Intis. Now this is getting a decent amount done. With my common, this spam, we can probably do something about a Hasva's base. However, I have stopped. I'm a little scared of all that PD with my comm on half health, thanks to those Janus, so I'm just stopping to tidy up those, that reclaim, get myself a bit more eco going. Electrician has pushed in with a lot of pillars. And look at this, all this eco is down, and look at that, there's 200 eco lead now for Team 1, which feels pretty bad, gotta say. Hasn't been going for long though, they've only got 40k total mass collected lead. And this T3, these loyalists, should be able to clean, I say, these T3, one loyalist. Okay, if there's a few more loyalists, they'll be able to clean that up. Is this a mistake? That's just it. I guess not, I guess they must have built that was in response to the Janus, and it is killing things, but if any of these T2 come in there, that's all just gonna die. This looks like mostly T1, in fact all T1 coming in from Aedrals, but the sheer numbers of it might overwhelm a Hasva. Meanwhile, I've diverted some of my T2 and T1 stuff to the south. I'm trying to help out against Babel, where BornToChill and I are trying to pincer him. But there's a lot of PD here which has cleaned up my stuff, and BornToChill though, 4-vet double gun comm supported by shields and T2 tanks. He and I've got more coming in from the north. We should be able to get a lot done here. So the north, look at this. All this is now in the hands of Team 1, and all this is now in the hands of Team 2. So everything's swinging round. Yin and Yang. T3 air completed now for Team 1 as well. And T3 land has come in and poked out a Hasva. I am doing a bit of a guile here and missing a comm kill. Fair has come forward to clean it up, but he hasn't come forward in time. So 5v4, a little bit of a catch up. All these mechs has gone down, hopefully, and now they're only 100 ahead in eco instead of 200 ahead. However, Farah doesn't really have much on the land. He's building some PDs here, and he's got air to ground coming in. But can he stop all of this? Well, he's getting help from Blazer, who's sending in Vothils, which are the best T2 gunships. But what's one Vothil going to do against T3 air? So Team 1 definitely got the air advantage. Still, T3 now on the ground from Electrician and from Blazer, but T3 air is still only being provided by Farah, and he hasn't really got any up yet. He's still building engineers out there. He hasn't got a single ASF out, and this could airlock him, these fighters here. But Aedrals, while focusing forward, he's let a lot of these tanks into his base. They're cleaning up all his mexes. Look at this. He's got barely anything left in terms of eco. So sure, he's nearly got a monkey done, so that'll be the first experimental, but at what price? At what price? How much income is he actually getting with which to finish off that monkey? Only 50. That's nowhere near enough to be focusing on experimentals. And these tanks have come on down even further and started taking out my base. I'm defending with some Cerberus, but these are pillars and most of them have vets, so a few Cerberus might find it difficult to defend. I have got T3 land, and I send out a loyalist to do immediate defense, and there's a brick forward up to do a bit more heavy hitting. But I am going to lose a bunch of mechs. I've already lost one, I'm about to lose another and another. So that's going to hurt me a bit. My comm's going back to focus up this way, which feels like a bit of a mistake. I should probably have left it to the T3 tanks, but we'll see how that goes. That monkey's up and running, but it's got a lot to deal with. It's starting with these boys to the south. But look how much of this has been wiped. That's terrible. In the south, more successes for Team 2. BornToChill's taking a bit of damage, so he's getting a shield on his comm. Babel is on 5 vets, double gun comm, also supported by shields. And some harbingers come up from BornToChill to help me out retrieving my stuff. So, what's that monkey up to? I think that's a mistake with the monkey bringing it down here. I think that monkey should be coming up here and taking that out. What's he got? He's got... Has he even... He's lost his land HQ? He's got a gun comm. That's it. Against everything here. That monkey should be up here taking this stuff out. And now there's a big heap of Percy's pushing in here. So, it feels like this is a mistake, and we better keep an eye on him and see if he gets caught out. He could easily be sniped. What's Electrician doing right the way at the back? That feels like I say that feels like a bad idea, but he's far higher rated than me. Blazer's come back to base and is focusing on eco now. His comm's getting Raz. Farah got the gun to defend, but he's still keeping his comm at the back. And the slow creep forward from BornToChill continues. But this feels like it's more than Born's got, and he might be pushed back a bit in a moment. Lots of spam coming in and forcing back Aedrals. He's got the gun. He'll clean up a bit of it, but he'll have to be careful because he's got a T2. Oh, he has got a T3 land HQ. I missed that a minute ago, but he's not producing anything. He hasn't got the eco. Feels like that monkey's still coming down here. Why is he doing this? Why isn't he defending with it? Is he about to die? BornToChill, but he hasn't built an XP. He's had the monkey given to him. I think this is going to be the end for Aedrals, and it is. Kaboom. And it's also the end for BornToChill, who's been defeated by Babel. And suddenly, it's all on me. I'm not going to win this one. It's 4-on-1. Everything's pushing down on me. Poor on me, eh? What you gonna do about it, mate? Come on. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? I'm gonna surrender. And yeah, what would you have done in that situation? Do you think you could have brought it back if in my position? What and who did what wrong? Tell me in the comments, if you please, what you would have done different, whether you think that Team 2 could have won. Anyway, so that's it. Loyal followers, loyal comrades, please remember to like, follow and obey, and I will see you next time. Good day.